A merry meet, and this is Willow, and welcome to Whispers of Willow. And on today's show, I'm going to be doing my series on cards of the day. So I get in communication and connection with spirits and with the divine, and they bring through clear advice, messages, and guidance. I'm not sure on how many cards they're going to choose, but the decks that I am using today are going to be fairy orientated. So we have my Fairy Temple Oracle deck, we have my Fairy deck as well, which are my tarots. I have my Mystic Forest, and then my favourite other cards, my Calming deck, and my Intuitive Insight card. My Intuitive Insight card only gives you a picture and one word, and then I normally just connect with the spirits and the energies as I do speak and communicate with them directly in the spirit realm, and while they're communicating with me, and they will tell me what to say. They do this in all of my cards. In my Fairy Temple Oracle and in my Tarot, I do read from the book as well because there is detailed information. But in my Fairy Tarot, I only go to the meaning and understanding part of it, not reading the whole thing. But in my Fairy Oracle, I read the whole transcript because it is not a tarot, it is an oracle, and they are vision, messages, and advice that the Fae folk, when I speak to you, then obviously I've got my Mystic Forest oracles. Now they've got all different energy and characters and things that are connected to them. And with me working with nature and being very heavily connected with nature, these are an amazing deck. They're more of an uplifting and guidance and advice sort of deck as well, helping you to become more intuitive and more open. Where with my fairy oracle temple cards, they are more insight into what you're wanting to be, and they also help you to find your way energy within you. The fairy tarots are more of your messages, your guidance, and your understanding. So they're like your proper tarots that you would normally have, but they're in fairy version. You've got my calming deck, which is just a card that gives you general little information on things that you need to be doing and to be looking out for. And then you've got my intuitive insight that does the same thing. It gives you warnings, it gives you uplifting. It kind of just puts you into that place that you need to be in. So we're going to start that, and we're going to have some beautiful little bit of music in the background as well, guys. So we're going to start with them. So all I normally do is just get my energy together. I connect with the energy and of the spirits and the divine. I let them come through. I shuffle and put my energy into all my cards. I've already held them beforehand, but I do shuffle and put my energy in, call out to them, and then we do the reading. So I intend to go through all of my cards, put all of the cards out, and then all I have to do is turn them over after I've gave you messages or insight that I feel from them. So let's start. So I'm just going to start with just cleansing them by tapping them 3 times and connecting with the energy. I've got my incense and my candles on too. We're going to start with my Fairy Temple Oracle ones. Spirits to come forward to my divine and my spirits of the spirit realm, and I ask you to please come forward and bring clear messages and insight into these readings for the community and for the public. And I ask you to please come forward. I invoke these, and I ask you to please give me clear insight and opening to what you want and what you want to say to the community and to the public. And I ask you to please tell me when to stop on the card. Blessed be, and thank you. Oh, any more of those ones? So there's one of them. Then going into my Mystic Forest ones. Call forward to you, my divine and my spirits, and ask you to please bring clear message, advice, and insight to the public and to the community. And I ask you to please come forward. I invoke you, and I ask you to please tell me when to stop on the card, and I welcome you. Blessed be. That one? Okay. Want one to carry on? Okay. Oh, and another one. Yes, that's the one. Okay. As you can see, I've got them all facing downwards. You do not see what is what. Next is obviously my fairy tarot. Pull forward to you my energies, my deities of the Fey realm, and ask you to please come forward with clear insight, messages, and advice that you wish to give to the community and to the public. I invite you to come forward. I ask you to please bring your insight, your knowledge, and your wisdom. And I invite thee, and I call to you. Blessed be. Please let me know when to stop. Oh, that one. Okay. Another one. The one for that. Okay. Then going to my calming deck, which just gives you the more positive and insight into things you need to know. I call to my divine and to my energies and spirits. I call to my guides that help in my readings and ask you to please come forward and bring a clear message and insight to the public and to the community of anything that you wish for them to know. And please tell me when to stop on the card. And I invite you to come forward and blessed be. Drop that. Oh, that one. Just one of them? Yep. And my intuitive deck. I do love these little ones. Come forward to you, spirits divine, and to my guides that help with my readings. And I ask you to please come forward and bring clear message to the public and to the community of any insight, messages, wisdom, and guidance that you wish to give them. I ask you to come forward and I invoke you. And I thank you for being there. Blessed be. And please stop. Tell me when to stop on the card. Stop. That all? Yep. Okay, so I've got 6 cards that I've got to read out for you. They will turn upside down, as you see. And my crystal is there. Now we're going to see what they've got to say. So I'm just going to channel into their energy. I'm going to let them come forward and see if there is anything they want me to say to you first. Starting with the fairy oracles. Okay, they are here with Aura, and they are implying to me that they're just coming over to just give you messages of encouragement and wisdom, and to remind you to not forget about your inner power and your inner strength. And by having your inner power and inner strength is when you're able to walk and to work with your path in the correct way. There's a lot of energy around at the moment that is really unbalanced, and in our spirituality and in our workings, especially as people that do the craft and do witchcraft and things like that, this can be a really confusing energy at times, and we're not always quite sure in which direction to go. They're just saying to us that this is the change in the world, which they've been saying to us quite a lot in reading. This is the change of the world, and it's the change of us. This is just simply us evolving and becoming greater. At this moment in time, it's really important to look out for those signs, those messages from the universe, from the world, and from them, so that you can have insight and guidance into the things that you're supposed to be doing. They're also telling me to tell you to stay positive and keep believing in who you are, because your essence, your energy, and how you work is needed more than you think. So they are telling me to tell you that, and I will now open this card. Oh, we've got Midsummer. So that is the card we have today, Midsummer, which is a male phase, folks. And he is prosper, progress, and cultivate. Cultivating your essence and your energy, cultivating the things that you want to manifest and you want to bring forward. Be positive, be sure in how you're going to work. Then obviously the progress, by working hard, by believing in what you do, and by sticking to your energy and your essence, you will bring progress into your life. Things will start to plan out, and you'll start to feel like your path is moving in the place that it should be. And also prosper. Be willing to grow. Be willing to continue forward in life. Be willing to be open to new things and new teachings and new ways. This is most definitely what the Midsummer Fairy is telling you. But I'm just going to go into the deck as well and find them. I can get the number decks up so it's not so long. Midsummer 62. So we have the Midsummer. So this is what this fairy is saying to you. The oak tree is a powerful symbol of midsummer magic, prosperity, strength, well-being, and fertility. Throughout midsummer, the veil between the realms is more translucent, and this time, at this time, energetic conditions are ideal for astral travel between worlds. Communing with the mystical oak tree fairy and performing secret divination, so doing rituals and things like that, and doing spells, doing prayers that are associated with them, will really help to bring out that energy. The ancient oak embodies universal intelligence, past life teachings, and towering strength. The whispers of the wise oak tree fairy can be heard in the rustling of the trees. Listen to the oak tree fairies and hear their murmurs of ancient knowledge. So opening your ears, being open to messages, signs of the world, and to energies that are connected to you and trying to work with you. As inspiring inspiring messages, right? So murmurs of ancient knowledge and inspiring messages. Internationally open a divine doorway to the oak tree spirit to explore your inner medicine. So if you are somebody that's really into the herbs and oils, and you're wanting to do things that can make natural remedies for medication and things that you maybe want to start working in helping others, then this is most definitely clarifying that. This, by working with the oak tree fairy, they will be able to bring you that knowledge and that understanding of working with natural medicine. Doing something that your makes you laugh is the best medicine around. Humor is a joyful tonic that lights you up. Don't be too serious. Carefree plays cultivates light-hearted inheritance. This high vibe energy magnetizes countless blessings to you, healing past life wounds in an intuitive and transformational experience. Your life path is held within the trunk of the universal oak tree of life. Tap into the spiritual knowledge and rich history of your past life for vast healing on all levels. Past life lessons strengthen your soul, voice, and intuitive acumen. Gratitude is an essential element of the oak tree fairy. Genuine appreciation for the beauty of the earth mother and her generous bounty brings unending fulfillment. Celebrate the golden light of the sun to welcome accelerating new beginnings. And the affirmations to say to call out to the oak tree fairies are I am a magic maker. So this fairy is very much pointing out to you about having time for yourself and doing things that you enjoy, having a laugh, connecting with the universe in a peaceful and a happy way. But it's also saying to you about maybe past life experiences that may be affecting you in today's life. So going back and maybe getting past life cards or going to a medium or going to somebody that understands about past lives will be a really good thing to do because maybe some of the problems and the struggles that you go through in today's life comes from your past life. So they're very much implying to you that by doing this, even going into nature, sitting with nature, connecting with the oak tree fairies, the summer fairies, will help you to maybe open your path more and understand more as well. You can go for professional help, but if you are somebody that is spiritually open, somebody that connects to energy and gets messages, then you can try to clarify that for yourself. Also, looking for signs, messages, and things in your life, in your dreams, in visions, signs and things that are left to you in the universe. It could be a bus number going by that you keep seeing randomly, waking up at a certain time and a certain number's there, finding certain objects and stuff that represent something. These are all normally signs and messages from the universe and from our energies trying to connect to us. So be more open to seeing that, be more open hearted to being acceptance of the messages and the advice and the knowledge and wisdom they're trying to bring. This is the faith, hope, the spirit, whatever sort of energy. But connect with the oak tree fairies because they are very knowledgeable and full of wisdom, and they are really good to help you with like recognizing your past life problems in this life and coming to terms with them. They will help you to have fun. They will help you to lighten up. They'll help you to also be spiritually connected, and they'll help you to reach your goals and purposes of dreams in life. So call out to them, and again, just say, "I am the magic maker." Yeah, I am a magic maker. You are a magic maker, and you are the essence and the power of yourself. And they are one of these types of play that will remind you of that, that the power is not in the things that you touch, but the power is within you. And the essence and spirit and energy of the things that you touch just helps to enhance that. So it's really important to remember that and to remember to always prosper, to bring progress and cultivate in all that you are and believe in all that you are. Okay, so that's the card from them. So we'll leave that there. So the next one I'm going to do is a fairy tarot. No, it wasn't the fairy tale. It was the forest one. Again, this is a really weird one, and I do come to you because I do feel that in life and in general, in things that we're doing, well, there is a lot of debate in where we're going, who we are, how we're supposed to be acting, what it's meant to be spiritual. All of that debate needs to stop. Well, you need to remember that in your own essence and in your own energy, you are yourself. Everybody's magic, everybody's way of crafting and helping the universe and helping others is different. No witch, no sorcerer, no type of spiritual being is going to stand there and be given the same spell and do the same way. We will all be individually different. And this is really important. Do not debate in what you are or what you want to become and how you work. work with that and enjoy that and grow. This is how you prosper. This is how you become successful. This is how you become more spiritually connected and understanding of it. So the next card is no debate. Okay. So this card, it's showing the tree, showing like autumny, orangey colours, but also that little bit of fire that's kind of, it does look a lot like there's like fire in it as well if you look. So it's very much showing like a way to make a pathway, a clear pathway. You need to be able to elaborate in that. And by being able to walk forward in your path, becoming clearer in your path, you need to stop debating on what you think. And in other things that you don't debate so much in which you need to be, maybe you need to be looking into that more. So it's kind of both ways. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are vulnerable regardless of your you are fallible regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. So they're very much clarifying to you that you are very much valued in your spirituality, the work and the way that you work in your path. They want you to continue to walk on those paths. There are certain things that maybe you look too much into that you don't need to be debating about so much. And there may be some situations you maybe need to have a little bit more of a debate on and understand. But in general, they are saying that you're on that path, you're in that place that they want you to be in, that they are very happy with where you are, and that you are valuable to them in your work and your essence. And to not try to push yourself too much thinking that you're not. Okay. And regardless of what situation, problem, or anything in life that you may be facing, you're more than capable of overcoming this way of life. And you're more than capable of still walking the spiritual path and knowing your essence and what you need to be and do. You have always been very important to the natural world. You have been very important to the universal world and to the spiritual realm. You are guided, you are protected, and you are watched over at all times. Remember not to always debate when it comes to your spirituality. Your spirituality is put in front of you, and the things and the paths that you are taking are for a reason, and they are a lesson. So continue to do your work, continue to walk forward, and continue to be open to be learning more and being more connected. This is what they're saying to me in that one. The next one is another forest one that they wanted you to have, the mystic forest. And this one is the pause is the shift. Okay, so down again. The pause is the shift. Like to me, what they're trying to say in this is sometimes we need to stop, we need to look, and we need to contemplate on what we're seeing and we're feeling. Because sometimes in that pause is when we make a shift, we make a change, and we notice the way our path should be able to go. Sometimes we're all go, 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 and we don't take time to look at what the bigger picture is and the ways that we should be turning. And this is very much what I'm feeling they're saying. And then it says, your past is now behind you. All you desire is right in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power and follow the pull of your destiny. That's what I'm saying. Find your destiny, find your pull, keep walking your path, but stop at times to look at it, to contemplate, and to see what other things you maybe need to bring into that to make it greater. And your past is behind you, your troubles, your things that you think are affecting you are not affecting you. They may feel like it, but you are in control of those issues and you can overcome those issues with positive attitude and positive thinking, working with your divine and with your higher energies. They will help you to get through this. They're saying that all the gifts, all the abundance, all the good things that they want to give you because of your spirituality, because of your help, because of your guidance, and because of the spiritual being that you are, they have those gifts waiting for you. Be prepared to take those gifts by working, by being comfortable, but start by looking into some of your situations, seeing that those situations can be solved and sorted, sort them out, and then continue to walk on your path. Like your second card that you just had a minute ago, you are on the right path, you go in the right way. But sometimes you do just need to stop a little bit, have a look at it, and work out where you're going to go next. And a lot of that work and that knowing goes through you working with your spiritual and divine energy. They will help you, give you wisdom, give you guidance. And this, they're telling you to Keep believing in your essence, in your energy, and your inner power. You are your power, you are your maker. Yes, we are all created by a divine energy, but we were all individually made to be different. Embark in that essence, that energy they made you as, because it is important. So the next one was my beautiful fairy tarot, and I only wanted one card from this, so it's this one. So they're beautiful. Yep, okay. Again, it's just really positive energy, really positive messages, just reminding you to sometimes just take that break, take that time to look at the things that you're doing, bring in new plans, new ideas. We are in the dark season. They're telling me to tell you this to you. You're in the dark season, okay, where the evenings are longer, where the days are shorter. This is the time for us to sit, to chill, to relax, to look back on what we have achieved and what we haven't achieved, and to look forward on what we're going to do to make our life even better. And this is very much that time of season from Halloween onwards is our dark season. It's that time to sit back, to be proud of the things we've achieved, to look at the things we've not quite achieved, but we want to bring out more, that it's working, but it needs more. Bring those essence and those energies out. By doing that, it's going to help us to be more fulfilled in our spirituality, in our way. And always to remember to enjoy what you're doing. There are times that you have to be serious, and there are times where you can be joyous and happy. Always remember your connections to the universe and to our natural world. Having meditation, going for walks in nature, doing all these really important things that help us to stay connected and stay balanced is really key at this time. Because it is the dark season, and even though it is a time of contemplation, it is also a time where energy that is not so nice or not so good to get on with is at play, trying to break some people down, trying to get in the way of people's beliefs and what they believe in. It's your key and your energy and your purpose to make sure that you're protected from that and that you don't allow those influences to be in your life. Okay? You are in control and you can keep all negative and evil away. They do not have you at play, for you are in the energy of the light and you are in the energy of the divine. And your card today is the Three of Winter. So perfect card. Coming into the winter seasons, it's more cold. We be kind of hibernate. We're getting ready for Christmas. We're getting ready for all those joyful times. The winter is a time of contemplation, as I said to you. It's a time of remembering what you have achieved and things that you could maybe achieve even more. Okay, it's a time to be proud of yourself, and it's the time to want to make yourself even prouder by achieving more things. So, as well as being a time to sit, contemplate, and to look at things, it's also a time, it's a new year, meaning that we are have new clean slates and doors open for us to continue our path and to achieve our goals and our dreams. And it says here, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So if any of you are going through a bit of a troubled time, maybe you've had a loss, maybe you've lost a job, maybe you're trying in the process of something happening, like you're moving home or you've got a situation going on and you're feeling all of that pain, that heaviness, that upset, just know that that is not going to last. That is going to move like forward. And remember that in everything that is not easy to deal with, there is always a lesson and there is always something that the divine are trying to tell you. Okay. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling upset, if you're feeling that you just need that company, you need that time, reach out to people that you trust and you can confide in. Reach out to the divine and ask them to help you and to guide you as well. And also, bring that love into your heart. Remember to love yourself. Remember that you are an extraordinary being. And it doesn't matter what we go through or walk through in life, if it's good or if it's bad. We are remarkable beings and we have the energy, the power to be able to overcome our problems and our troubles. It's believing in that and knowing that that's going to come. These art fairies are most definitely clarifying that there is going to be an end to that. Whatever situation you are facing, what problem you may be going through. You may be feeling a bit unbalanced. You may be feeling a bit unsure about things, and it may be getting on top of you a little bit. You may suffer from mental health, and you're just having a bit of a breakthrough, and you're sitting there and you're thinking, "What's going on? Why am I feeling like this? Is this going to change?" Yes, this is not going to stay like that. It says here, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness, that will heal in time. So it's going to heal. You are going to become in a greater place, and you're going to become under more understanding of your feelings and your emotions. It's not a bad thing to be upset. It's not a bad thing to be confused. It's not a bad thing that life isn't always going your way. These are all lessons, and these are all simple things that make you stronger as a person and stronger in everything that you believe and work with. So just hold on to that essence. And I'm just going to give you a little insight onto what they say as well. So it's free of winter, won't it? Free of winter. So I'm just going to give you the little out index. I'm not going to read the whole thing. So the free of winter. So the additional meanings of this card is forgiving others, so letting go of problems, troubles, anything that may have been in the past that might be between you or somebody you know, family member, friend, an acquaintance. There may be a situation that's in play at the moment that's been a bit hard on you. Maybe now's the time to contemplate, to look at that and maybe try to put things right. Also, it's saying, and forgiving others and yourself. So if forgiving yourself, maybe you've acted in ways that was not good. You may wish that you didn't act in a certain way. It's never too late to say sorry, and it's never too late to try and put something right. By doing this, you will release that past hurt, that pain, that heaviness that is upon you. A lot of people have something from the past. It may not even be that you've got a problem with somebody. It may just be something in life that happened to you that you just can't let go of. This will be the time to just look at that and release it so that you can move forward in your work. By doing this and in yourself, by doing this, it will help you to heal, and it will help you to heal that misunderstanding and that way that happened. And it will help you to grow and flourish and become stronger in yourself. And it will help you to understand your challenging situations, your opening situations that you may be facing. And you'll be able to see that in a clearer picture, and you'll know the way to move forward. And another way to be able to affirmate and to make yourself feel greater in yourself as well is by helping others as well that may be in need and may not be having a great time just like you. Life always throws things at you, and we always go through situations and troubles, but they're all lessons and they're all ways of understanding and becoming stronger. It's up to us if we choose to let that break us down or choose to make us stand, see that situation, and work with it to walk forward and to become more positive and to heal. And these fairies, the winter fairies, will most definitely be able to help you to do that and to move forward. Okay. So the next card is the Witch Casket card. And this one is my calming deck. So it's easy to find your path if you believe in it. But it's also easy to walk off of your path and go maybe slightly the wrong way. Okay. So always be aware of how you walk forward and the things that you do. Remember that in every action, thought, and word that you say is put out into the universe. So be very careful of how you think, act, and how you feel, how you portray and put things onto other people, and also be careful of how they put things onto you. Always remember to have that self-love, that protection, and that goodness and energy around you. And always remember to stay connected by doing things like your meditation, going for walks, doing things that you love and you enjoy, keeping up positive, that grounding and uplifting energy. And the card you've got for this one is this. So in this card, they're saying, peace is not something you need to seek out. It lies deep within you. Be silent and still, and it will emerge. We had this last week as well, I think. They are very much trying to still and imply to you about remembering that peace and love within you is really important, especially at times where it's difficult, in the dark season as well, where there is darker energy at play. It's really important to stay in that positive and that uplifting energy. Have peace in you. Peace is not something that you have to seek out. The peace is in you. It's just sitting there silently, connecting, and putting those problems, putting those things that are making you unpeaceful into the universe, asking them to help you to remove that or helping you to sort that situation out and a way to move forward. And by doing that, by being within you and being silent and still and listening to what is being given and instructed to you, whether this is through vision, them talking to you in the mind, showing you signs, leading you things, take notice of those things. And by doing that, all that you're seeking and all that you're needing help with will emerge and become. Okay? It's there, it's waiting for you. You've just got to realize and put that peace within you. You've got to stop letting everyday life matters worry you. Anything that comes into your life can be sorted out. It all takes that time, that trust, and that belief. And it also takes reflecting on what's going on and sorting that situation out. Leaving a situation that is not doing good and not doing anything about it is not going to solve the situation. You need to face it and you need to move forward. That is how you'll move forward. Facing it, working with it, and ending it so that you are in your better place. Then we've got our intuitive insight card. So this one is temptation. So there is so much temptation in life. They're saying some of these temptations are not good, so be wary and be open of the temptation that is being put in front of you. Some things may lead you off in the wrong direction and put you on a path that you don't want to be on, is what they're telling you. So some temptations are not a good temptation, and be open-minded and aware of these at all times. Then there are other temptations that are a better temptations of something that you're wanting to become, something you're wanting to do, but you're not sure if you want to. That temptation's there. Um, by having that temptation, it means it's there because you're wanting to look into it, you're wanting to know more, you're wanting to understand it more. So the good side of temptation, yes, if it's something to do with your business or something you're wanting to do in life or something you're wanting to do with your family and you're tempted to do that, look into it more, search, study, make sure that it is definitely something you want to do, but also look out for the more negative side of the temptation with energy and people and things around you will put things in front of you that are not beneficial and not helpful to you. And some of this can indicate our spirituality as well. People putting things in front of us that are going to mess with us spiritually. So do not be tempted by people that you don't hardly know. Do not be tempted by new gifts from new people. And do not be tempted by what does not feel right. If you feel something does not feel right, it is right. It means that you don't need that in your life. Your soul, your gut, and your intrusive sight knows what's good for you. And if that does not feel good, it means it's not good. Okay. And then there'll be situations and temptations into, like I said, things you do want to do, maybe in your spirituality with your family, things like that, and they feel good. Then use that temptation that you're feeling within you and turn it into a reality. Okay. There is so many forms of temptation, but a lot of temptation is described in the way of things that you shouldn't be integrating with. And I don't believe in that completely. There are certain things in life that bring temptation to us that are good for us, as it that's why it's there. But a lot of it is the more negative side of it, and it's things that we don't need to be influencing us and being brought into our life. So that is the main thing you need to do, is be looking for that ungood stuff. But just remember that if something does come across you that tempts you and it feels right and it feels good, that's fine. But if you do come across temptations from others or things around you and it doesn't feel right, stay away from it. So in general, they have gave you a really amazing reading. It's a pretty positive and good reading. It is a lot about just looking out for yourself, connecting with yourself spiritually, believing in yourself, letting go of your past and moving forward with your future. Looking back into maybe situations of your past life that may be being carried into this life. It's also reminding you that there are going to be things that are troubling you now that are going to be behind you. They're going to become better and you're going to become stronger. They're also implying to you that you're in an amazing place and they're very happy with this place that you're in your spirituality and as a person. But they do want you to remember to be weary and to be open and don't be too quick to jump. Take time for yourself, have fun, but also do the stuff that is serious as well. And keep connected to your spirituality. Keep connected to your path that you're doing. This is what they want you to do. When you're struggling and you're feeling low or you're feeling unloved, reach out to people that care and love you. Any situations and hardness and badness that you may be facing is going to blow over in time. Okay. Talk to the divine, talk to people that you know. They're all here to help you and to guide you. To find peace within your heart and to be able to move forward, you need to be silent and still. Taking time in meditation, taking time to go to Mother Nature and just sit or sit in your garden just for 5 minutes. Sit in your secret place in your home, somewhere where you can just sit, contemplate, and be on your own for a little while and be silent and be still and listen to the advice and the messages that are coming through your sixth sense. Okay. And ask them to help you with finding peace in your heart because you need to seek that out. And that seeking out is deep within you. It's not in the world, it's in you. Okay. So look deep within yourself. And as I said, be aware of any unknowing temptation that may be coming from people or something that you don't really know and it doesn't feel good, stay away from it. If there are things in your life that you're wanting to achieve, that temptation is coming in and it feels good, then go ahead with it. But mainly it is looking out for the more negative energy. We are in the dark season, as they have implied and I've implied. And this is the time when energy is at play. This could be the energy of the universe. This could be energy that is affecting other people. You may be noticing changes in people that you know. You may be noticing changes in situations and things that you've been part of. Anything like that. Just be wary and be open. But remember to also take time for yourself, enjoy yourself, and be proud of who you are. Be proud of how you're growing and what you're becoming. And look forward and take this time for the dark season as a time for you to sit down and think of the next step for your path and becoming even greater. So I hope that they have helped you guys. I hope they gave you an understanding. So with all of my card readings, what I'm going to be doing, this card reading was for Tuesday to Friday. So these are card readings for Tuesday to Friday. And these are the things you need to be looking out for. And then on a Friday or a Thursday, we'll upload the cards for Saturday to Monday. Okay. So this is the 4-day read, and the Saturday to Monday will be the 3-day read. Now, I've started to decide that with the card readings, I'll do one session where it will just be reading you the cards and giving intuitive insight from what they're telling me and going through my spirit guides to tell me. And then the upload that I do on a Thursday or a Friday, ready for Saturday to Monday, will be where I do my divine messages, which is where I channel with my energies and my deities to bring you clear evidence of advice, insight, knowledge, wisdom, anything that I wish that you need to know. So the reason I'm doing this is because the energy is too much and I've been doing it 2 times a week. It really drains me and then it makes me feel like I don't want to do anything else and I don't want to be like that. I am just coming back into this sort of work again after having a bit of a struggle time and going through my own grief and problems. And I'm finding that a lot of the energy is getting on top of me. A lot at the minute, making me really tired and that. So it's going to be cards twice a week. So we're going to be uploading the first cards on a Tuesday. So that'll be a Tuesday to Friday reading. And then the ones that I upload on the Friday or the Thursday are your cards for Saturday to Monday. Okay. So the cards that are from Tuesday to Friday will not have any divine messages in it. They will just have insight and knowledge and wisdom that comes from the spirits. And they use me to give you that knowledge. They don't channel, they don't do anything like that. They just literally talk to me or talk to my deity aura and she will tell me what they're saying. And they also bring those messages in the cards. The cards that I do on the Saturday to Monday will be uploaded on Thursdays or Fridays. Okay. Now that reading will have the divine messages at the end, which is where I do communicate and connect and I do channel spirit and divine energy to bring their own insight and energy to you. Normally, you will see a change in my face or and my voice change where they're talking through me. I do not let them completely channel through me. I just let them telepathically connect to me and just do little changes, maybe in my face, my voice, so that you know that it's them talking. And they normally just give you guidance, advice. They'll step you on the right path that you need to be on. So look out for them, and they will be uploaded ready every Saturday. So always remember that on Tuesday to Friday, it's just card readings and insight from the spirits and from my guides. And on Saturday to Monday is my card readings and divine messages from the spirits and from the divine energies, gods, goddesses, and all those sort of energies I work with. So just tune in, and I hope that this card reading has helped you. It's got you where you need to understand. It's helped you to be able to maybe see your picture and what you need to be doing a little bit more better. And just in general, it was a pretty good reading. It was just reminding you to not forget about your spirituality and your inner peace, and just to keep an eye out for anything that is tempting that doesn't feel good. Okay, this can be in person, this could be in universal energy, spirit energy, anything. Okay, just be weary. Find the peace. Take time to be with nature and to be in your meditation, doing things that you enjoy. Stay very much on your path and your spiritual path and your workings that you do, because they're very proud and very happy of where you're going. And any of the energy that you're feeling that may be feeling a bit unbalanced is simply the universe and the world changing. And so are we. We are growing and becoming bigger in our abilities and who we are. Okay, guys? You do not feel threatened by that. Anything that is troubling you, anything that's worrying you, anything that's not going right for you is going to come to an end. So stay positive. Remember to always keep that positive, uplifting, and good energy in your life, especially within these dark seasons, because that's when energy of the darkness will more than likely try to play with you even more, guys. So I hope that this has helped you, and thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to tune in for the next card reading and divine messages on Saturday. So until then, lots of love, light, and blessings from Willow and from the spirits. And I thank the spirits for bringing these clear messages to you and to us. And to you guys, thank you for watching. And please don't forget to like this video. And if you have not subscribed to me, subscribe. Love, light, and blessings. And see you all very soon. Blessed be.